I'm a lawyer in real life. I don't play one on television. Diddy's team is seeking his immediate release on bail again and why he might be successful this time. And it's not for the reasons in the motion. Diddy is currently locked up in a federal prison in Brooklyn. He has been there for 11 months. His team just filed a motion asking the judge to release him before his October 3rd sentencing hearing, and they cite two things. So they are basing this on Section 3145C, and they are arguing two things. One, that he is not a danger or a flight risk, and number two, that there are exceptional circumstances that mandates his release. Let's talk about what those exceptional circumstances are. Diddy's team argues that his prosecution under the Mann Act is unlike anything in history. He wasn't pimping, he wasn't trafficking, and he wasn't profiting from sex work. He was allegedly paying for just consensual adult sex, threesomes, and he was just a John. And they argue that Johns are not the target for the Mann Act. They even go into the DOJ policy regarding the Mann Act going all the way back to 1953, where the policy has always been they only prosecute cases where people are profiting from sex work. And that Diddy wouldn't have even been prosecuted if it hadn't been for the RICO charges, which he was found not guilty of. They also argue that the MDC Brooklyn jail is inhumane, that it is violent, and it has safety issues. So they are once again offering $50 million bond secured by his Miami mansion. His travel would be limited. He would have electronic monitoring, and he would have to give up his passport. But listen, there's another thing we need to consider as to why Diddy might be released on bond. And this has nothing to do with what his attorneys are arguing. The Department of Justice has changed. Maureen Comey is no longer there. There may not be an appetite in the current U.S. Attorney's Office in New York to keep Diddy in jail. Trump might give some directions that he should be released, given he was not convicted of the most serious charges. That is the third thing we need to consider in whether he is going to be released. So the Department of Justice could say, we don't object to him being released. What do y'all think? Do you think Diddy should be released prior to sentencing? Do you think the Mann Act is outdated in his circumstances? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments, and like, share, and follow, and please go over to YouTube and subscribe there.